Hello guys, this is Roshan here, and this video we are going to talk about the top 10 best deck for Master Duel. And before we get into that, make sure to like and subscribe, that is going to help this channel a lot. And yeah, let's get into it. The first deck is the number 10. We have any log deck that you want to play. Maybe you want to play something like Cyber Dragon, yeah, go for it. You want something like Burning Abyss, yeah. You want Necklace, yeah, something like that, because those decks are quite good. It can stand a chance with the meta, not that much, but it is a chance. So you can scoop up some win with the meta with those decks. The number 9, we have the Dark Warrior Turbo. If you don't know, Dark Warrior Turbo is around something like Armageddon and Isolde and Curious, which end in the Purgatrio lock. If you don't know, I have some video like here or on top of the link or something like that, yeah.
Let me explain. So, your boy out here made this board. What he ended up doing is that his Purgatrio was boosted by Saryuja, so it's on 2600 attack. His Battle Shogun has 27 because of its effect, and Gateway having 17 counters, and he equipped Phoenix Blade to the Battle Shogun. Now, what pole position does is it makes the Battle Shogun unaffected by spell effects because it is currently the monster on the field with the highest attack points. So what pole position does, the face-up monster on the field, the highest attack, is unaffected by spell effects, by the effects of spell cards. So he's currently on 27 because he's 1000 plus the 17 that he gained from the Gateway. Purgatrio is on 26. If the opponent so much as places a card on the field, Purgatrio will gain 200 attack by its own effect. Therefore, being at 28 rather than 26, Shogun's on 27, therefore Shogun is now not what's unaffected by the effect of pole position. So Phoenix Blade goes on and works on Battle Shogun. He's now affected by it, boosts up from 27 to 3k, making him higher than the Purgatrio. For that reason, now Battle Shogun is the one that's unaffected by spell effects because of pole position, dropping him back down to 27. But now he's lower than Purgatrio's attack, so he goes back up to 3k. But because he's higher, he goes back down to 27. And then because he's on 27 and Purgatrio's on 28, he goes back up, and so on. It causes an infinite loop, so the opponent cannot so much as put a card on the field, place a card on the field, because it will make the Purgatrio gain the 200, making it completely illegal because then it will cause the infinite loop.
That deck is really good, and I don't think anyone know that the pole position is usable, or is it combo even work, because normally in simulation the pole position will get destroyed because it's the non-official rule that if a card is going to cause an infinite loop, that card will get destroyed instead or something like that. But let's move on to number 8. We have Pendulum. Any style Pendulum that you want to play, maybe Odd Eye, maybe Endymion, maybe Pendulum Magician, maybe Dragon Slayer, something like that, because we have Electromite now. So let's go. Number 7, we have Normal Summon Aleister, because it's Aleister and it's used a little to no outer left, only the staple and the shadow, yeah, something like that. Really good, because the deck is always good since the day it came out 2017. It has been 5 years now, and the Normal Summon Aleister is still a meme to this day. And the number 6, we have any control option that you want to play. I mean, you don't want to play and no one wants you to play, but if you play that, you might get some win and some rage quitting. Something like Pure Control, Vanity Control, or Multi-Faker Control. Those are viable options. Next to number 5, we have a Tri-Brigade. I put Tri-Brigade here because it is easier to get shut off, because the Tri-Brigade effect monster is only 1 or 2 effect monster. So if you can Veiler or Impermanence at the right moment in the right time, you can just shut them off. Maybe I am speaking the wrong fact, or this is a grain of salt, but let's move on. At the number 4, we have 2 decks. Actually, we have Plankits and Triton. If you don't know, Plankits is really good combo that is almost one card combo at the moment, and can bring up the Battle Butler or the guy, something like that. That is essentially a like a key on your opponent's turn. Really good. And the other deck is Triton. Triton has never been bad, because you can always go into the Herald of Ultimateness, Herald of Perfection, which can negate anything by discard a card, and something like Eva, and the effect that when it is discard, you can search for 2 more cards. So go nuts with that. And the next, which is number 3, it is Sky Striker. Sky Striker is the best deck. This sounds like thrift, but Sky Striker is the best deck. You can get it if you have enough outer layer, because it use something like 20 into something like 30 or even more than that to make just one deck. And to the number 2 is Virtual World. And then you might ask, what is even better than Virtual World? We talk about Virtual World first. Virtual World can get into the Calamity lock like in 2019 or something like that, because this deck can use True King of all calamities. And if you don't know True King of calamities, said you can detach a material from this card, call an attribute, and for the rest of the turn, every monster on the field became that attribute, and monster you have on control of that attribute cannot attack or activate the effect. So essentially, your opponent cannot activate monster effect from their field. And that brings us to number 1 deck. The number 1, the best deck, is the deck that you love. It doesn't matter if you are playing meta, if you are losing to meta, if you are not playing meta. All that matter if you are having fun, and you might not scoop up win, but if you have fun playing with those that you love to play, then I think you are on the right track. You don't have to win to have fun after game. You can take that as a grain of salt. You might have fun while losing or something like that, but the best deck is the deck that you love to play. And that is it for the video, guys. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Poops.